Using sunlight directly to harvest the energy needed for life makes sense, but most of us are too busy surviving from day to day to bother with an expensive, time-consuming project. A typical installed solar hot water system could easily cost $8,000 and only harvest $400 worth of heat per year. But by doing your own installation, you could cut the initial cost in half, although you'd still have to deal with the price of parts as well as the shipping expenses. And I doubt you'll want to invest $4,000 in something you're not sure of. A person could save a lot of do-re-mi by building and installing his or her solar heating system, because all the parts may be made from standard, commonly available materials. But how? A well-oriented south-facing roof could easily harvest most of the heating and hot water requirements of a household and supply us with more than enough energy to live healthy, productive lives. But how? We no longer have to depend on the fossil fuel industry to stay warm. Indeed, we can learn how to make a better connection with our sun. But how? My basic construction skills come from years of learning how to do more with less as an independent, small-time home improvement contractor. I have experimented with numerous collector designs and have been funded by the New York State Energy and Research Development Authority to teach solar thermal workshops. My website, JC Solar Homes, and my Yahoo Solar Heating Group is filled with free information designed to help the 99% take back control and find the green road. But how can I help you? A 6th century BC Chinese philosopher by the name of Lao Tzu put it this way: give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, feed him for a lifetime. I'd like to feed you for a lifetime and share with you a lifetime of construction experiences. You can explore many solar thermal concepts through links on my web, but there are some first-hand experiences you'll need to truly understand how solar heating systems work. To facilitate the hands-on experience, I've developed a kit that will greatly simplify the learning process. After building it, you'll be able to build your own kits from scratch and go into the collector construction business. The nice thing about these kits is that they're small enough to ship any place in the United States for about $15. As a matter of fact, you could try to build an MTD collector with nothing more than my construction guide for half the price of the kit. And if you run into a problem, the kit will still be available at a discounted price. Believe me, I'm not getting rich with these kits. I only hope they can save our planet before it's too late. Hello, my name is John Canavan, and your name is not John Canavan. At least I hope it's not. Just thank God it's not. Anyway, welcome to my humble little solar collector workshop. This is where I build solar collector kits that I sell to people all over the world. The thing that's special about this solar collector kit is that it's cost effective. Saving the planet is one thing, but saving some money is something else. If we want to compete with the oil companies, we have to make a cost-effective application. And you can do all of this stuff yourself right from scratch. But what I've done is I've put together a kit and some information that will help you get started on a project like this right away without too much difficulty. I spent the last 5 years of my life doing research on MTD collecting. It's modified trickle down. Richard Helliger also was a great help to me, and he has a system that's a little different from mine. I'm focused on the concept of making the collector assembly easy, cost effective. Also, it has to be tough, durable, and all those other wonderful things that will make solar thermal energy a practical investment. I know that most of us are having a hard time just making ends meet, and you probably don't have time to get involved with a very complicated solar project, but that's our future. Our future will depend on the sun, as it always has, but in the future it's going to depend more on the sun, because we're not going to have oil much longer. Anyway, this is something that I developed. One of the major costs of solar collectors is the shipping. If you have an 80-pound solar collector with a glass frame, just the packing of that and the shipping will cost like $300 if you're shipping it cross country. So to address this problem of cost, I've decided to put together a kit that has some of the essential components of the collector and allow the person who's getting, you know, it's, you ever get at a loss for words? Anyway, so you can put together the rest of the kit from commonly available components. Anyway, I don't know how you put that into words. But anyway, this is what the kit looks like. Fairly simple. It's about 32 inches long and has a diameter of about 5 or 6 inches, weighs about 6 pounds. So the cost for shipping a package like this cross-country cost about $15 as opposed to $300. So that in itself can save you a lot of money. By buying certain parts yourself that are locally available, commonly available parts, such as steel stud slots. This is a 10-foot long steel stud slot. Let me line it up like this. So you know how they do that on the commercial for the lotto? Today's winner gets $300 million. Yeah. Well, anyway, this is a steel stud slot. They cost about $4 a piece. And if you're going to build a 2x8 collector, you'll need 2 of these. Okay, if you're going to build a simple collector like this kit is designed for, 2 foot by 4 foot, just to provide a learning experience, you'll just need 1 of these.
There's an old Australian stockman lying, dying. And he gets himself up onto one elbow and he turns to his mates who are gathered round and he says, "Watch me wallabies feed, mate. Watch me wallabies feed. They're a dangerous breed, mate. So watch me wallabies feed. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Keep me cockatoo cool, curl. Keep me cockatoo cool. Oh, don't go acting the fool, curl. Just keep me cockatoo cool. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. And take me koala back, Jack. Take me koala back. He lives somewhere out on the track, Mac. So take me koala back. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Let me abos go loose, Lou. Let me abos go loose. They're of no further use, Lou. So let me abos go loose. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. And mind me platypus duck, Bill. Mind me platypus duck. Oh, don't let him go running amok, Bill. Just mind me platypus duck. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down.
tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Play your didgeridoo, blue. Play your didgeridoo. Like, keep playing till I shoot through, blue. Play your didgeridoo. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tan me hide when I'm dead, Fred. Tan me hide when I'm dead. So we tanned his hide when he died, Clyde, and that's it hanging on the shed. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down.